prepare for a revelation. Tesla is reportedly working on a new, more affordable electric vehicle, and the details emerging from this project could reshape the future of EV accessibility. According to Reuters, citing 4 sources familiar with the matter, Tesla is developing a completely new, smaller, and more accessible car, not merely an updated Model 3 or Model Y. This compact crossover, codenamed NV9, aims for a more approachable price point, though it's important to clarify that it's not the long-promised $25,000 vehicle. Alongside these exciting developments, Elon Musk recently claimed the refreshed Tesla Semi, a Class 8 truck, now drives like a sports car, boasting impressive performance specifications. Let's dive into all the details right now. Whenever Tesla is rumored to be developing something new, it invariably captures significant attention, particularly when it concerns a more affordable vehicle than the Model 3 or Model Y. It's evident that something substantial is indeed underway. The recent Reuters report confirms Tesla is actively developing a completely new, smaller, and cheaper electric vehicle, codenamed NV9, which we interpret as next-generation vehicle. The NV9 designation resonates, evoking memories of the widely discussed $25,000 car rumors that circulated extensively last year. Back then, that affordable car project was known as NV91, and the name Model 2 rapidly gained traction across various media outlets. However, Elon Musk ultimately decided to put that project on hold, shifting focus instead to the production of the self-driving cybercab Robotaxi. Therefore, Reuters' report on this new crossover signals a significant strategic move, especially given its timing. Tesla is poised to commence mass production of the 2-seat, fully autonomous cybercab later this month. Recent factory photos further corroborate this, showing a significant ramp-up in cybercab numbers, marking the largest batch spotted to date. Reuters, a highly reputable news organization, typically does not publish reports without substantial verification. This particular information originates from 4 distinct sources familiar with the matter, most likely Tesla employees with direct insight into the project. While the precise name of this new model remains unconfirmed, 2 sources indicate it will be a compact SUV, measuring approximately 4.27 meters in length. For context, the Tesla Model Y is about 4.79 meters long, and the Cybercab measures around 4.48 meters. This means the new vehicle would be roughly 0.52 meters shorter than the Model Y, and even slightly more compact than the Cybercab. One source also informed Reuters that the vehicle will feature a single motor and a significantly lighter design, weighing in at approximately 1,500 kilograms. In contrast, the Model Y currently weighs about 2,032 kilograms, representing a substantial reduction in mass. Reuters also reports that Tesla has recently engaged with suppliers to discuss production plans for this new model. Crucially, unlike previous attempts, this vehicle is envisioned as an entirely new creation, not merely a stripped-down or scaled-down variant of the Model 3 or Model Y. It appears Elon Musk may have taken lessons from the lukewarm reception of the Model Y standard version, which struggled to gain market traction due to excessive feature removal while still priced at $39,990. Although not explicitly stated in the Reuters report, Tesla's innovative Unboxed manufacturing process could prove instrumental in making the NV9 profitable. While currently primarily utilized for the Cybercab, there's no reason this method couldn't be adapted for future models. This revolutionary approach divides vehicle assembly into distinct modules, which are then constructed in parallel before being integrated in a final, streamlined step. According to internal estimates, it demands approximately 40% less factory space and can drastically accelerate production timelines. By simultaneously building different components of the car, rather than relying on a single linear assembly line, Tesla can significantly reduce costs and expedite production once scaled. This is precisely why Elon Musk has underscored that this manufacturing paradigm could become the benchmark for all future Tesla models. Two sources further indicated that the anticipated price of this vehicle would be substantially lower than the Tesla Model 3, which currently starts at around $34,000 in China and approximately $37,000 in the US. This is a significant point, as many observers doubt Tesla's ability to penetrate the true budget segment while simultaneously preserving its profit margins. However, this time, we could realistically see a compact crossover priced at $30,000, or potentially even less. These cost reductions would likely stem from the use of a smaller battery, which, in turn, implies a shorter driving range compared to the Model Y's 492 to 526 kilometers. Furthermore, with a single motor instead of the dual motor configuration found in current models, it suggests that performance will not be exceptionally aggressive. These are precisely the trade-offs the company appears willing to embrace to achieve a more accessible price point. 3 of the 4 sources also specify that production is anticipated to commence in Shanghai, with one source suggesting a subsequent expansion to the US and Europe. This raises an important question. Why China and not Giga Texas? For those closely following Tesla, the answer is quite straightforward. Giga Shanghai stands as Tesla's most efficient, lowest cost, and highest quality factory globally. It is no mere coincidence that new models, refreshed versions of the Model Y and Model 3, and even rumored vehicles consistently debut and are initially produced in Shanghai rather than in the US. This factory alone accounts for approximately 43% to 51% of Tesla's worldwide output. For instance, in 2023, it produced over 700,000 vehicles. Furthermore, Giga Shanghai boasts a localization rate exceeding 95% and benefits from a highly dense and responsive supply chain, a level of integration that Tesla's US gigafactories have yet to fully achieve. Therefore, launching production in Asia first, followed by gradual expansion to Europe and North America, represents a perfectly logical strategic move. All 4 sources familiar with the project underscored that the vehicle remains in its nascent stages of development, leaving it uncertain whether Tesla has officially greenlit it for mass production. Considering Elon Musk's track record and Tesla's history with new product launches, most new models typically encounter delays, often taking years before they reach full-scale production. For instance, Tesla unveiled concept versions of the Roadster supercar and the semi-truck back in 2017. Yet to this day, the production Roadster has still not been delivered, and the Semi only recently began production. That said, developing a compact car is inherently less complex than a supercar or a Class 8 truck. The perennial challenge, however, has always been how to achieve a significantly lower price point without excessively compromising features. Despite the high credibility of the Reuters report, it has yet to fully convince the wider public, with many adopting a "I'll believe it when I see it" stance. This skepticism is entirely understandable, given that Elon Musk's statements and Tesla's actual implementations don't always align. The entire saga of the $25,000 car serves as a prime example of how public trust can be eroded. Back in 2020, during Tesla's highly anticipated Battery Day, Elon Musk articulated an ambitious objective: to sell 20 million vehicles annually by the close of the decade. To achieve this, he unveiled plans for a $25,000 electric car, projected to fuel immense sales growth and launch around 2023. However, on April 20th, 2024, Reuters reported that Tesla had entirely scrapped this project to concentrate on the cybercab Robo-Taxi platform. Elon Musk swiftly denied the report within hours, but ultimately, Reuters proved correct. the affordable car project was indeed put on hold. By the end of that year, Musk even declared that producing a $25,000 car for human drivers was futile. Following the effective cancellation of the Model 2, Musk and other Tesla executives presented various alternative plans for new EVs, but these, disappointingly, largely materialized as stripped-down versions of the existing Model 3 and Model Y. To this day, Tesla's primary strategic focus has remained squarely on the Robotaxi network and the cybercab. Musk has even contended that there is little point in selling an inexpensive car when one could instead offer a robotaxi capable of generating revenue 24/7. So, is the Robotaxi project truly on track? While the increasing number of cybercabs in Tesla's Robotaxi fleet, now exceeding 573 vehicles, certainly presents positive indicators, it doesn't paint the complete picture. To date, comprehensive regulatory approval for fully autonomous vehicles remains a distant prospect in many global markets. Tesla's Robotaxi service in Austin, for instance, still largely operates with safety drivers on board. Furthermore, Reuters reports that Tesla has not yet even applied for a federal exemption for a vehicle without a steering wheel. This explains why most of the recently cited cybercabs are still equipped with conventional steering wheels, much like any regular car. Before a fully functional robotaxi network can go live, Tesla requires its traditional vehicle lineup to sustain factory operations. While the Model 3 and Model Y continue to sell robustly, relying solely on these two models is insufficient for long-term growth. Another Tesla employee informed Reuters that the company aims to develop self-driving vehicles that retain a manual driving option. This suggests a rather distinct strategic shift observed over just the past few months. For the last 2 years, Tesla's public messaging has been almost exclusively centered on automation and robotaxis. However, they now appear to be circling back to the fundamental idea that consumers still desire to purchase affordable cars. While there is no official timeline yet, and the project remains in its preliminary stages, it is improbable that it will reach production before 2027. Tesla's renewed focus on a more affordable vehicle makes considerable strategic sense, particularly given the rapid market penetration of low-cost Chinese EV manufacturers. Brands like BYD, for example, have already introduced cars priced between $10,000 and $20,000 in various regions. If Tesla is to achieve its ambitious target of delivering 20 million vehicles annually by 2030, a high-volume, low-cost model is absolutely indispensable. Tesla critically needs to bring this crossover to market swiftly and must fully commit to making it genuinely affordable. Elon Musk may have made a rare strategic misstep by canceling the $25,000 car back in 2024, and hopefully, this time, history will not repeat itself. Moving on, the Tesla Semi has undergone significant transformations in both design and performance since its initial unveiling 8 years ago, which had sparked considerable debate about its mass production viability. Tesla has dedicated nearly a decade to constructing a specialized factory and navigating through what Elon Musk famously termed production hell. Now, with a refreshed version finally available, Musk has emphatically stated that the Tesla Semi drives like a sports car. So what precisely underpins such a bold claim? After years of rigorous prototype testing, Tesla has implemented refinements that significantly enhance the Semi's driver friendliness, particularly in terms of driving feel, a characteristic often lacking in other electric trucks. The new version features a cleverly redesigned motor and axle configuration. Traditionally, electric trucks rely on a 2-speed transmission. While such gearboxes help balance torque and speed, each shift introduces a slight jolt, a momentary delay, and some energy loss. The Tesla Semi, however, bypasses this entirely. Instead, it employs 3 electric motors distributed across 2 rear axles. Specifically, 2 motors are positioned on what's termed the front torque axle, while a single motor powers the rear efficiency axle. The front torque axle, equipped with its 2 motors, is meticulously engineered to deliver robust torque from a standstill and during challenging hill climbs. Consider them as 2 powerful muscles, enabling a 36,287 kilogram truck to accelerate smoothly without any sensation of sluggishness. Yet, once the Tesla Semi achieves steady highway speeds, this front torque axle can automatically disconnect internally, effectively eliminating mechanical drag. The 2 front motors then enter a near rest state, allowing the rear axle, with its single motor, to take over completely, enabling the Semi to cruise efficiently on the highway independently. One might reasonably ask, why not have both axles manage all driving situations? In other words, why not keep all 3 motors engaged continuously? The straightforward answer lies in redundancy. Operating with 2 distinct axles means that in the unlikely event of one axle failing, the other can still propel the truck forward. It's an ingenious, built-in backup system. Frankly, this represents one of the most compelling engineering details in the new Tesla Semi. Rather than overcomplicating the system to address every conceivable scenario, Tesla adopted a more intelligent approach. 3 specialized motors, each performing its optimized function, with seamless transitions between them. This is a clean, modern, and highly efficient solution, a notable departure from what was observed in earlier Semi-prototypes. A significant part of Elon Musk's comparison of the Semi to a sports car also stems from its dramatically improved aerodynamics, contributing to roughly a 7% increase in efficiency. For a Class 8 truck, even a mere 1% enhancement can translate into dozens of extra kilometers of range. Dan Priestley, the head of the Tesla Semi program, even disclosed in an episode with Jay Leno that the refreshed Semi's drag coefficient is lower than that of the Bugatti Veyron. This remarkable feat is partly attributable to the Semi's drag coefficient of just 0 to 4, an impressive engineering achievement that required years of dedicated effort. It's not simply about a superior front-end design. It demands comprehensive optimization across the entire vehicle. Conventional Class 8 trucks typically exhibit drag coefficients ranging from 0.55 to 0.9, or even higher. This is due to their inherently boxy shapes, large gaps between the cab and trailer, exposed underbodies, and numerous protruding components that disrupt airflow alongside a massive frontal area. At highway speeds, aerodynamic drag can account for over 50% to 65% of total energy consumption, which is why reducing the drag coefficient to such an exceptionally low level has historically been a monumental challenge within the heavy trucking industry. For the 2026 Semi, Tesla engineers meticulously implemented a series of subtle refinements to achieve that remarkable 0.4 drag coefficient. The front end now boasts a sharper profile with a redesigned light bar, specifically crafted to guide airflow more smoothly. The windshield has been optimized in size, the gap between the cab and trailer is minimized, and the underbody is more fully enclosed to significantly reduce turbulence. Additionally, the wheels and other aerodynamic components have been refined, and the truck has shed approximately 454 kilograms to further enhance overall efficiency. Despite all these external optimizations, cabin space has not been compromised. In fact, Tesla has even introduced premium interior upgrades, such as larger displays and improved cup holders. The 2026 Tesla Semi also incorporates power electronics technology derived from the Cybertruck, enabling it to supply electricity directly from its main battery to trailer-mounted systems, particularly refrigerated trailers. This innovative feature, known as EPTO, electric power takeoff, delivers up to 25 kilowatts of peak power, entirely eliminating the need for a separate diesel auxiliary power unit on the trailer. Candidly, having an electric truck towing a diesel-powered unit never made logical sense. It's noisy, inefficient, and fundamentally undermines the core purpose of an electric vehicle. Therefore, witnessing Tesla's elimination of this incongruity is a truly welcome development. There are numerous other upgrades we've delved into in previous episodes, notably the Semi's remarkable million-mile battery. If you're curious to learn more, feel free to check out that video, linked in the description. And with that, we'll conclude today's episode. What are your thoughts on an affordable Tesla car priced at $30,000 with all essential features? Would you consider purchasing it? And if Tesla can indeed mass-produce the Semi next year, do you believe they have the potential to dominate the truck market in the US? Share your insights in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.